Hey guys, today we're talking about Runewords. What are those, and which ones you can make to make your life a lot easier at the start of the game. So what are Runewords? The game has a reasonably large number of different runes, which vary from each other in level and abilities. Each rune has its properties, which it gives to an item when you insert this rune into it. However, runes have one non-obvious property, which is not indicated in the game. They can be combined within one item to make the so-called rune word. The base item can only be grey to be used for the rune words. For example, I have two swords, both of them are grey, both blades have two sockets. I can compile a rune word which will consist of two runes. Base item can have additional properties. For example, on this blade, different properties then gives an increased attack rating and increased durability. However, this item is still suitable because it's considered grey. If the color of item is blue and you put runes in its sockets, it won't create the rune word. And the second important point here, the number of sockets must be equal to the number of runes that make up the rune word. Let's make one of the best rune words for Amazons with the bow, consisting of two runes, the Ord and the Eth. We insert the runes and we get the Zephyr rune word. Runes have to be inserted in the right order, otherwise it won't work. And of course the base item for the rune word matters as well. In this example we made a rune word in very low level bow, which has shallow initial damage and would hardly be suitable for a level 21 character, so in a real situation around level 21 we'll probably be using a high level base. Let's check one of the most popular rune words for chest armor. We have two socket item here and we'll make a rune word in it consisting of two runes, Tel and Neth. This is a stealth rune word, one of the best rune words for starting the game, especially if you're playing a caster character. The required level is only 17 and has a bunch of extremely useful properties. You will run faster, cast faster and recover from blows faster. It's also worth noting that when we create a rune word, it acquires the requirements of the maximum rune that we insert. For example, this helmet currently has requirement for strength of 15, but there are no requirements for the level. However, if we make a rune word lore in it, which is one of the best rune words for the helmets and consists of rune, ord and soul, then we will no longer be able to wear it because the soul rune requires level 27 and accordingly the resulting rune word now also requires level 27. Going back to the lore helmet, it gives a bonus to all skills, energy, reduced damage and resistance to lightning. If you want to get a good helmet at the beginning of the game at lower levels, then the rune word Nadir, which consists of Naf and then Tyr, is suitable for you. If you're playing as sorceress, one of the best early rune words is Leaf, runes Tyr and Rel. You can only make this rune word in staves, however best staves can differ quite a lot. Here we have two staves. One of them just have two sockets and increased damage to undead. And the second, in addition to the same properties, also gives bonus to various skills. Despite having such an extensive list of bonuses, rune word can be assembled in this stuff as well, because it's grey after all. And that obviously makes more sense because all of the bonuses of the base item will be carried over to the rune word item when you compile it. Leaf rune word gives enormous bonuses to a sorceress, especially if you start with Fire Tree. All those additional properties, all the stuff also remained, and the item level required is only 19. And the last two rune words we're gonna make are suitable for those who plan to play a melee fighter. Rune word Steel, Tyr plus L, is the cheapest rune word you can make, and these runes just drop out of everywhere when you run through the game. Steel gives you a decent damage for the low level, and also provides a 50% chance of inflicting open wounds. Open wounds is the ability that causes monsters to bleed and constantly take damage, which is very useful against bosses. The second rune word is Strength, plus Tyr. It gives Slave Leech on hit, tremendous amount of strength and vitality, and a chance to deliver a crushing blow. A crushing blow is a hit that will take away a significant portion of health of bosses and opponents in just one hit. However, this rune word requires high level due to rune being present. So where can we get all these runes and base items to create rune words? For runes you just find them during the game. They will drop out of various monsters, bosses and chests. And also a good source of runes is completing the 4th quest of Act 1 when you kill the Countess. The Countess is a very good source of low level runes and you can kill her over and over. Just log out after you kill her, then log back in and you can do the run again. Counters drop from 1 to 3 runes with a 98% chance, which will allow you to collect all the runes you need eventually. Base items for low level rune words can also be dropped from various monsters, but the easiest way is just simply buying them from the merchant. Let's take a look at what Charcy is currently selling. As you can see, there are some items with sockets, but what if the item you want is not currently present? In this case, we can just run out of city or teleport to some other location and then go back. The merchant's assortment is then updated. You will see the completely new items appeared in store. So you can re-roll store office this way until you eventually find what you're looking for. Same goes for magical items. For example, where can we find an excellent staff for the Leaf Rune word? In Act 2 from NPC Drognan. He sells various staves and some of these staves come with sockets, but in our case there is nothing suitable currently in the store, so what do? The same system, only here we just run out of town and go back. As you can see, his offers were updated. For the Leaf Rune word, ideally you want to get a staff with +3 to Fireball and 2 sockets. This will make an incredible leaf. That's it for this video, thank you for watching and see you next time.